the most points that you scored so far this season, and really I think getting back through last season as well. Same thing with rebounds. How does it feel to have a game like that and really start to really further that forward?
I think it just kind of shows on the mentality I've had for the past 3 games. Honestly, Whit and I have been talking, during practices, and take what the defense gives you and put the ball in the playmakers' hands like Ish and KJ, and let them get you open and allow you to score the way I've been scoring. I mean, it's all credit to them. I'm not doing anything off the bounce. I'm just catching it and going up with it. So credit to the guards for getting me open and giving me the ball when they see a chance to. So, I mean, it's nothing that I'm doing individually. It's all a collective effort from everybody on the floor. It's whether a guy's in the corner and spacing out, Ish handling the ball, KJ handling the ball, that sort of thing. So it's all a collective effort tonight, and in the past 3 games, it's been a collective effort for sure.
Of course, and I know you've been dealing with the back issue. I guess how much has that hampered you this season, and really just how much did it hamper you over the off season as well?
Yeah, I mean, really the only thing that helps it out is not doing anything and not running or anything. But our team of athletic trainers, and the coaches, we know how to manage it, and so there haven't been too many major flare-ups at all this season, and so we've been pretty lucky with that. But it's not hindering me too much during games, especially because we take the proper precautions to make sure that it's not hopefully flaring up during games.
How much work does have to go into ensuring that you don't have a flare-up? Like, is it as simple as just maybe not practicing as much as others, or are there more really intensive things that you have to worry about to make sure that you can have a night like tonight?
Yeah, load management's made its way to Ball State for sure, and I think it's my fault. But, yeah, I mean, it's getting proper treatment, taking kind of a pro's mentality that, no one's going to hold your hand and make you do what you have to do to be ready to play. I mean, that's on me. And so, again, shout out to the trainers, the training staff, Neil Hazen and Colin Michael for getting me ready, as well as Angie Grunkmeyer. One of Grunk's wife has actually been working with me like at least once or maybe even twice a week to, make sure my back's ready.
And then, I guess, Ish, for you, I know to see Brachen doing as well as he's just doing, I know, you and KJ have been taking on a lot of the load so far this season with Reggie and Duran not able to go. Just to see Brachen emerging the way that he has, especially with, Taj and Kyle being gone from last season, what does that just mean to you as a teammate to see him doing this well?
It's nothing I haven't seen before, something that, Bracken's been capable of doing for a long time. And I think we just, like Coach Witt said, they've had their conversations, and I think it's kind of opened the game up for him and slowed it down a lot more. And, like you said, we've been able to put the ball in places for him to be successful. And I think as a playmaker, me and KJ, everybody with the balls in our hands, I think, the way our offense is set up, it's kind of easy to make reads. And it was easy to find Bracken tonight. And, he was able to put the ball in the basket for us, which, he's been doing the past couple of games, which have been big for us. And, he's going to continue to do that for us down the line.
Jeez, what is that? Wow.
I think that's on my end. They're closing stuff up here. The last question.
You can hear it up here. I don't know what that is.
And last question, me, and then I'll throw it to you. Yes, Ish, as well. I mentioned that you and KJ had been sort of the main focuses so far this season, but this was probably the most balanced scoring effort that you all have had so far this season. I know you had said that you thought a different night anyone could be the leading scorer, but to really have a night like this, what do you feel like that does for the team moving forward?
I think it's just I think the work we've been putting in the past 3 weeks, as Coach Wood has said, I think it's starting to pay off. Guys are getting comfortable with their roles. We're starting to get adjusted with everybody. We're still new a little bit. We still got new guys that's still trying to learn the system. So I think we're still getting comfortable. And I think it was good for guys able to see the ball go in the rim. And I think for the scoring to be spread out like how it was tonight, I think it was just, a case of where you guys should see when Boogie and Reggie come back. Like we're a deep team. Like our scoring doesn't have to be, between me and KJ or between just 2 guys. I think every guy's able to put up 10 to 12, 10 to 14 points a night like that. That's hard to guard. That's definitely something the MAC hasn't seen for a while. So I think, when those guys come back and if we're able to stay successful and stay as a team and keep the scoring spread out like that, I think we'll be tough down the road.
Thank you.
Ish, so you talk about, it was kind of an all-around good performance, but you kind of set the tone early. You hit a few threes after a slow start, in the last game. Can you kind of talk about, the importance of getting off to those strong starts and hitting your shots early?
Um, I think it was just I was able to see my shot go in, and things led to another. I don't think it was anything different or we've done anything. We emphasize as players of throwing the first punch, and being the first team to make that punch and to come out with that fire. I was able to be that spark for us tonight, but I mean, like other nights, KJ has been that spark for us. Other guys has been that spark for us. So, fortunately, I was able to do it for us tonight. But I mean, like I said, it's not something that any other guys aren't capable of doing.
And what does it mean? You talk about, different guys being able to be that spark. What does that mean for you guys to have, different players that can step up any given night?
I mean, it's huge for us. We're not relying on one or two, three guys each and every night. We're able to play a full team, 5 guys able to be able to score, pass, shoot, whatever we need done. I think it just keeps guys guessing. It just keeps us dangerous. That's all.
And then, I know Brachen, you were talking about what the defense gives you, but can you kind of elaborate a little bit on what Illinois State was giving you that helped, everyone such as Kanai Akery and you to have, to step up and have a big night?
They were focused on Ish and KJ. KJ's getting downhill, and my man is going to help. And I'm sitting right there underneath the basket to either get that dump down from KJ or try to get that offensive putback. So it's really, like I said, a team effort. It's not me making an individual play. It's one guy driving down the lane, maybe stride stopping and kicking it to me, kicking it to Kanai, anything like that. So it comes down to everybody playing together. And I think that's what we did really well tonight was share the ball, especially in the first half. That ball was popping around the top of around the 3-point line. It's fun basketball when that's happening.
And then final question. I know, Ish, you were talking about how you guys are still new, trying to find your comfort. Do you think tonight was one of your more polished performances as far as, kind of getting that chemistry together? Defensively, I know Coach talked about you guys are still trying to figure that out. Can you kind of talk about where your comfort level is there?
Yeah, we've after NRU, we was able to get 2 good days of practice in leading up to the game today. And we were feeling good. We approached both days with great attitudes, great mindsets, and we got better those days. And that's time that, Coach Witt and just us as a team, we've tried to push as a group, every day. We just got to get better and come with the right mindset. So we did, and, and this is the outcome. And, so now we're able to see the outcome of that. And hopefully, when we go back to work on Monday, we can see that we gotta have a good week of practice and getting ready for Indiana State next Saturday.
Sure. Thank you.
Yep, no problem.
All right, guys.